Barotrauma, or as I like to call it, a thalassophobe's worst nightmare. Everything on this ocean moon of Jupiter, Europa, is trying to eat you alive like you just lathered yourself in A1 steak sauce and rang the dinner bell. Small fish, human-sized fish, absolute chonkers.
Oh, fuck, Hammerhead!
And straight up leviathans.
Hello, how are you? I am under the water.
Are all going to try and devour our sub and our crew just because they felt like it. But that won't deter us from making it to the center of Europa's eye, because I have a little secret. You see, I'm the captain's mechanic and self-elected lieutenant, but that wasn't good enough for me. I decided if we're gonna stand a chance on this extremely modded version of Barotrauma, I would need to enroll in college and learn some useful survival skills. Unfortunately, the only college nearby was a clown college, but this means I can now use the powers of the Honk Mother and my vast mechanic skills to our advantage. But before we get there, we will have to make it through the game's first and second biome, dealing with a larger map and even more creatures beyond human comprehension because we have barotraumatic and dynamic Europa, along with many other mods installed. Join us as we fight get bullied.
There's normal drivers down there, but then there were two big ones that were at least double sized. Fuck!
Steal, and do some bullying of our own. In Barotrauma.
Come on. God, I can't get up the fucking ladder. I have a concussion, apparently.
Our adventure begins a little bit into the campaign. Earlier, we had made the decision to work with the Jovian Separatists. Now, why would we work with the Separatists, I hear you ask? Well, the answer is rather simple, actually.
Legalize nuclear bombs. Swag Messiah.
On one of the Separatist stations we stopped at, this random lady, who was apparently the station's second in command, told us their captain was a traitor, and that if we killed them, they would cover it up and join us. So naturally...
Found him. He's up the ladder to the left. My legs are broken.
Once we had recruited Kazuma
Sorry, you didn't make it.
and arrived at the next station, I did some shopping and went back to the submarine, only to find the captain overdosing on fentanyl in the middle of the station.
Captain, you need to wake up. I need Narcan. We need some fucking Narcan. Captain. What the fuck? Oh my god, your head just fucking went inside your torso. Captain geeked up off them beans. Finish that cig.
After collecting the minerals, we made our way towards a beacon station that wasn't far from us and repaired it. This wasn't as simple as it sounded, however, as the doors were locked and we had to force our way in. Of course, that wasn't so simple either, because everything on Europa wants to kill you. I had to defend my captain from some spinelings while they opened the door.
Alright, we're chilling.
And then when we were inside, I was attacked by an ancient husk.
There's definitely a husk in here.
Hi, how are you?
Yup! Husk ancient!
Nanomachines.
However, we did restore the communications in that area, allowing new stations to be formed easier. Afterwards, we went to do our other mission in the area, taking out an ice crab swarm. They did beat up our submarine a good bit, and as I was welding some of the damages, our AI gunner that we had just recruited, Kazuma,
there's something.
pointed the ship plasma gun at me and proceeded to shoot a beam straight into my body for no reason.
And I have no clue what it is. Ow! I'm being shot by our own guys. They don't know how to shoot.
Fortunately, this bit of mutiny was the last eventful thing to happen on this mission, allowing us to stop and plan our next move. We had just exited the first biome of the game into the second, and a station we were planning on going to was actually destroyed by an abyss monster who had taken refuge in the surrounding areas. As if that wasn't bad enough, there was also a breeding ground in the area, and we decided to go there next. What could go wrong?
Editing Rat and I here. So it turns out that there's no audio for the next 11 gigabytes of footage that I have. And so I'm gonna just show you this part where we get wasted after a long session. And the captain thinks it's a bright idea to throw a battery at someone, which ends up exploding and getting them lit up.
Help! Help! Help me!
Immediately after this, we decide to go on a joyride using my Sandevistan that I have installed. And yes, we do have a Sandevistan mod. I just barely managed to avoid going cyber psycho and lighting up the whole station.
And now we're finally getting to the part we've all been waiting for. Equipped with a full clown uniform and a hammer and horn to match, I was finally ready to begin my journey for the Haunt Mother. Reveling in our victory over the station, we gave them time to rebuild and decided to check out what the station became. Aboard the station were some fellow clowns who were selling a clown safs. This was amazing for me. I now have a fuel rod powered fighting suit that basically made me indestructible as long as I wore it and kept it repaired. Unfortunately, this early into the game, we lacked the resources which were necessary to create modules for the safs. These modules allow me to do things like lift people into the air, throw them, make an exo shield, a portable flamethrower, and much, much more. I bought some stimulants which made me
I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better.
After this, I developed a severe gambling addiction and lost all my money.
Come on, I need this big win. Oh, thank you. Come on. God damn it.
Whoops. After a quick resupply, we were ready to continue onwards, where we were given the mission to destroy a bandit ship. This was light work for us, but I did get a little surprised when I found a mysterious crate in our crew quarters. Opening it up out of curiosity, a baby crawler jumped out at me. Its punishment for this, however, was to have its cranium pierced by my assault rifle rounds. While making our way to the next objective, we located the circus on tour, and there was absolutely no way we could miss that. So we headed straight there. At the circus, I stocked up on some clown supplies and bought a lot of rum and whiskey, and drank a lot of it. This backfired immediately, however, as being completely wasted made my Devastating keep activating itself and caused my cyberpsychosis to build up immensely.
I need to give myself a lot brighter like right now.
To prevent myself from losing control over my body, I injected haloperidol and aggressively ripped out my gene splicer.
I can't stop! Get it! Get it out of me! I just ripped my gene splicer out. Everything got good.
Back on the submarine, we finally had some supplies for me to make my first module, the Flamer.
Heavy flamer!
Alongside a gravity module, which allows me to lift people and throw them. Feeling a bit bloodthirsty, we made our way to another coalition station, and well, the footage will speak for itself.
It's time for war. Don't go over there. Don't go over there. Stop doing this. Hear all of their screams of agony? Oh shit, get out the way. Outpost liberated. Okay, I'm shooting. Oh, yep, I got a good hit. second that I hit their reactor, they just blew the fuck up.
It stopped. It stopped.
I don't know if I can shoot yet or not, 'cause I don't see it. I can see it circling us on the sonar, but... Oh my god, it is! It's an alpha worm! It's a blackened worm! Oh, fuck. I think I nuked us. We're okay, we can do this. Oh! That's gonna leave a scratch. Oh. It's eating us. Ooh, we hit. I'm throwing a nuke right in its mouth. Alright, I gotta load us up.